Okay, so I find Claude skills are genuinely a game changer for any marketing work, but particularly PPC, Google Ads, advertising in general. And like the sky's the limit with Claude skills. You can build as many as you want. I've been building my own library of Claude skills over the last week or two. You can have free access to some of those, and there's a link in the description below. You'll also get, if you've ever watched my videos before, you'll get all of my like public prompts, workflows, agents, etc. So it's worth doing that. I'm going to explain what Claude skills are and like why are they different from prompts and projects, and like what actual use cases you can put these into when it comes to PPC specifically. So Claude skills, they're basically reusable instructions that Claude always remembers across conversations. And the key thing here is they allow you to complete complex tasks reliably and consistently. So if you ever go to Claude or ChatGPT and you fill in like a detailed prompt, usually you require a lot of prompting to understand how to do something for you. Like probably takes like 10 minutes before you actually get to doing anything. But the skill is beautiful because you can create a skill in Claude and it always remembers it. It can pull that skill in and it just kind of like encodes your expertise. And you can constantly iterate and improve that skill. So each time you use it, you can say, hey, I think we could improve that skill by doing X, Y, and Z. That's why I love skills. So I'll show you a few skills that I've built that you can just steal and use. I also built kind of like a meta skill, which builds other skills. It's called the PPC Skill Factory. So you can use this skill and say, hey, I want to build a skill to do PMAX analysis for my Google Ads accounts, and it will build a detailed skill to help you do that, which is pretty cool. But let's just get into it. I'll show you kind of what one of those skills look like. So this is one that I built. It's called my negative keyword analyzer skill. So this is something that you literally you upload into your capabilities. You can see the URL here, claude.ai/settings/capabilities, and you can just add all of your skills in here. Claude can now do it automatically for you. So if you upload a skill into Claude and just say, hey, add this to my settings, it can just store it locally for you. All of these prompts here is like a 6 kilobyte file, so absolutely tiny, and because it's just text, and then you just upload it to Claude. But I'll show you this skill. The skill is you are someone who identifies wasted spend in search terms and generates actionable negative keyword recommendations. So I'll just show you, first of all, this skill in action. So for this skill to work, so I'll show you the very start. I said, can we use my negative keyword skill here on Claude? Let me know what data you need from me. So all you need to do is search terms data. This is the search terms report I pulled from this particular Google Ads account for the last 90 days. This is for a plumbing client. So, you need to just export that. It's just a one-click export from Google Ads. Just go to search terms, filter for 90 days and export it. That's all you need to do here. And then you need to just provide a little bit of context, like what is the primary service here? So in this case, plumbing services, brand terms, competitor strategy. You're letting the AI know, I don't want to, for this one particularly, it's a local plumbing business. I don't want to bid on competitors. We're in one city, we're local. We could end up just blowing budget on competitor searches. So, and expected conversion rate as well. And after this all processes, we have the skill in place. Claude will go away, it will analyze everything, and based on the skill it already has a skill, so it can just go straight into things. It generated me this beautiful negative keyword report. So here's a summary. It's saying the total spend over 90 days was this, total clicks, conversions. It thinks that there's almost half of the spend is wasteful, which is interesting. And it's saying like, okay, here's all the negative keywords that we're pretty sure that you should definitely negate because they're competitor, and here's some location keywords that you should also negate. You can see there's some really big spend here. So it's got like competitors, maybe some locations which are negative because the company doesn't actually operate in that location. There's research to see that it doesn't operate in that location. So again, if you're a plumbing company, don't be advertising in locations that you don't even serve. So, plumbing companies in locations which you don't serve, obviously you want to negate those. But yeah, I just think this is the skill. The reason I love Claude skills is it's so accessible. It's so easy to get set up and running. it doesn't have a complex workflow. You add the skill and it's permanently there. It's living inside of Claude. So if you ever want to run negative keyword analysis for any project, any client, you just call upon the skill and you can iterate and improve it over time. Here's another skill I built. This is just for RSA headlines. So I said, can we please use my RSA generator skill to generate RSA headlines for this page? So this is like a personal injury law firm saying like, I'm running Google Ads. So it's gone and extracted all of the key context, the value propositions, it's looked at the page, it's scraped the page. And here are the RSA headlines, 15 in total. So we've got like keyword-based headlines, benefit-based headlines, social proof headlines, CTA headlines. So again, this is just a great skill for like a starting point. If you're ever setting up a new advert on Google Ads, you can use something like this to just get started straight away. And I just love skills as well because it's all sitting and living inside of this platform on Claude, and you can just call upon any skill for any task. So you can build up your library of skills. As I mentioned, I have a free library here that you can get started with, and I have a skill building library for PPC. So the link is in the description. You can go and grab all of this for free, exactly as it is. But yeah, I think the RSA one is cool. One final skill, which I'm going to show you for this video, is landing page quick audit. So this isn't meant to be like an extensive audit. This is a quick audit skill, which I built out. So I said, can we test it again for the very same website, this personal injury claims website? And again, just a quick audit. We just want to get some like top level analysis, things we could be working on. I thought this was really good. So it asked me for screenshots full above the fold, and I just gave it I gave it actually 5 screenshots, and I wanted it to see the entire picture. And it noticed like a little bit of, a gap here because we were targeting personal injury solicitor and personal injury lawyer in terms of the keyword, but this was like personal injury claim specialist. It does mean the same thing, but Claude accurately pointed out, like, listen, there's a small cognitive leap required there, so we should probably add in the word that the person would be more likely to search for, just so it's prominent and their brain clicks and connects with that. It says what's working well, but what can we quickly win? They have this like no win, no fee, which a lot of personal injury law firms have, but that's not mentioned above the fold. So yeah, quick win, add that above the fold. Obviously that will encourage people to submit a form because it's no risk. If the law firm doesn't win them money, they don't have to pay anything. So obviously for this business, that's a huge thing. And then make the CTA, make the form and CTA more action oriented. Again, it's just a boring submit button. This skill is built on my own personal kind of knowledge and knowledge bank on landing page conversion rates. So the idea here is we're not doing a big, massive, extensive thing for every single item that you might want to change. It's a quick audit. It's to the point. It's based on like the most important things that you can change to get results fast. So yeah, I built some more skills here, and I'm going to be adding to my library as well. So I've got one that's like a PPC, a can health check, a competitor messaging analysis as well. They're all really useful skills. They're all living inside of Claude. So yeah, please, if you want these, click the link in the description. I'm going to be adding to this over time, but would strongly recommend using Claude skills in your daily PPC / Google Ads management process.